What's up guys? The friend zone. The one thing we as guys absolutely dread. And just in case you don't know, let's go over what it is, how you end up there, and how to get yourself out. So, what is the friend zone? You may have been told that you have been friend zoned before. The friend zone is when you want to date and form a meaningful relationship with someone you like, for example, the girl in accounts receivable. You both get along very well with each other, however, when you try to take the relationship further, you find out that she only sees you as a good friend, or see you more like a brother, and she may even tell you that she doesn't want to ruin the relationship that you and her have, or should I say, the friendship. Being friend-zoned is a harsh reality, and it is her letting you know that she thinks you are an awesome dude, but she ain't sexually attracted to you. Does this mean that there is something wrong with you? How is it that she can say that you are awesome, but she doesn't want to take the next step with you? Is it because you are ugly? Is it the way you dress? Guys, there is nothing wrong with you. It could be any reason, but you may never find out why this specific person is choosing to not go to the next step with you. But good news is that there will definitely be someone else who will grab the opportunity to go to the next step with you with both hands. I know. This harsh reality can be difficult to overcome, and you may be in shock when it happens. Not wanting to accept that you thought there was a strong connection between you and her, and you just can't understand why she would turn you down. The sooner you accept that what you have with her is purely a friendship, nothing more, the better off you will be. Do not beat yourself up about it and fall into a super depressed state. Make sure you pick yourself up and move on. I've known guys who have had this happen to them multiple times, and each time they refuse to let it go, it eats them alive for months. The worst one I have seen was one of my mates who did not get back into the game for a year and a half. Guys, there is no point in being upset with yourself over this one individual who has either told you or given you the signs that there is nothing more than friends, and that they will not have the same feelings for you as you have for them, and there is absolutely nothing you can do to change that. You cannot force someone to love you, it just doesn't work that way. I know some may say that I don't know the situation or the relationship that you had and how you two would be great together. Sure, you can say that, but that's how you feel. Maybe your friends or her friends have said that you would make a great couple. It doesn't matter. You aren't wanting to date the friends, you are wanting to date her, so if she doesn't feel it and want the same as you, then it just won't ever work out. So you let it go, mostly. And you find out that she was seeing someone else, and one day her heart is broken by that guy, the guy who was not you. You comfort her and you have a long conversation with her, how you would treat her right and wouldn't do that to her. You end up feeling as if there's something there again. Maybe you comfort her by hugging her and she gives you a kiss at the end of the night. I'm sorry to say that this does not mean that she has changed her feelings towards you and you are still in the friend zone. Because the next day she'll realise that she didn't mean to get so intimate with you, and it was just because she was vulnerable and seeking comfort in a friend. Yes, a friend. She will then feel awkward and will try to avoid you to prevent giving you the wrong message. As a result, you will once again be devastated and broken up about this. Over time, you and her may start speaking with each other again, and now you have begun to accept the fact that it's okay to only be friends with her, because you have noticed that because she is attractive, she also attracts some attractive friends. So you see, all is not entirely lost, and it isn't all doom and gloom that you never got to the next step with her. As long as you still talk with her, especially when her friends are around, and you remain your authentic self and not act creepy, then hopefully, eventually, her friends will become your friends too. The trick here is to not let this friendship go on for too long. If you think that you have a connection and would like to go to the next step with this new friend. You don't have to wait for her to ask, as she may never ask you, but have some initiative and ask her if she would like to go on a date with you. You have to grow some balls and do this early on when you get to know her. Because if you leave it for too long, you will become more of a good friend, and once you reach this stage, you might as well accept that you are back in the dreaded friend zone with this girl, and that she will not reciprocate the same feelings you have for her to have a more intimate relationship, and it will be time for you to move on to find someone else. Do not waste any more time with this girl, because not being able to accept the fact that she does not want what you want, and not taking no for an answer, will only put her off saying yes even more. Maybe you just need to work on your likability game. If you missed the video where I talked about the 6 psychological tricks to make people like you, there's a link down in the description that you can check out. At the end of the day, you know what you want. If you are put into the friend zone by a girl and she gives you the "I just see you as a friend" speech, then you just have to shrug it off. You most likely already have many friends, and it is a real shame that you can see her as someone who you can continue to create a life with, not just a friend. If she doesn't want to join you in that journey, then immediately stop focusing your attention and resources on her and move on quick. Yes, being friend zoned sucks, but what sucks even more is not being able to accept the fact that not all girls will reciprocate the same level of feelings you have for her, and you just have to learn to accept it and move on and keep trying until you find the one. It's like the saying, take enough shots and you will eventually hit the target. Eventually, with perseverance, you will find the girl who will think you are the most amazing person in the world. Heck, she may even ask you to join her in her journey. You never know. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep leveling up.